Dr. J, Charles Barkley, Moses Malone, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones. Are you serious? You know, my name can be mentioned with those names. So, y'all have to show me the fool that says dreams don't come true. 'Cause they do. I love you, Philadelphia. I love y'all for accepting me and let me be me, let me make my mistakes, let me be human, let me learn from them. Just embracing me and making this my home forever.
All right, once again, you're now tuned into TBISE, TNS Media Group. We live in Pod Rooms USA Studios. Once again, if you ever want to shoot your podcast or you want to be in a studio where you're comfortable, you can lay, where you're laid back, the sound is right, you know, just reach out to Pod Rooms USA and they'll set you up real nice. Make sure that your podcast and everything is sounding, you know, immaculate. Next topic I want to speak about, you know, I just like to talk about things that, you know, that mean something to me and show my love for sports. I'm from this for me, you know, honestly, you know, you got to conquer a lot of fears in sports. You gotta dedicate yourself a lot in business, sports, life in general, and things of that nature. For me, this whole podcast, this whole media thing, this whole thing that I'm doing here with these sports is a hobby. You know, I mean, I'm not in it for the money. I'm just speaking, you know, how I feel about sports, and wherever this may lead me, wherever this may take me, I'm cool with that. You know, I'm not here to claim to be the best sports announcer. I'm not here to claim to be the, that I'm better than anyone. You know, I just believe in my abilities. I believe in my vision, and so I'm going to, you know, go out here and try to conquer, what I believe is, you know, me coming out and trying to be successful in something, you know. So just to speak about something, you know, I want something I ramble on. So you guys going to see that, you know, you guys going to see a lot of me rambling, a lot of me speaking, you know, saying the same thing a lot of times over, you know, in my sports commentations, but it is what it is. So I want to roll on to the next topic, you know, that I'm speaking about. I'm from the city of Philadelphia, and in Philadelphia, you know, we are a real gritty city. We love our Eagles. We love our Sixers. We love our Flyers. We love our Phillies. You know, we love all of our sports teams here in the city. And in Philly, if you can touch the Philly, the fans here in Philly, you can touch the crowd here in Philly, then, you know, you're doing something, you know. And in our time in Philly, we have a lot of great players. You know, Dr. J, you know, Allen Iverson, Embiid. But in my time, you know, out of all the players that I've seen in basketball, so I'm speaking from a basketball standpoint, no one ever controlled the city like Allen Iverson. You know, Allen Iverson controlled the city, man. You know, Allen Iverson was the type of person where, as though you seen him out City Line Avenue, you seen him in the Bentley, you seen him moving around, you know, you seen him, you know, just in the city, period. You know, you always seen Allen Iverson. He was like a regular civilian in the city. You would see him, you know, in certain spots, you know, out eating in certain restaurants. You know, you would see him just around the city, and he was showing people love. You know, he would pull up in his Phantom. You know, I remember a time I was out seeing him in his Phantom. He used to be with his uncle, you know, and you know, a few of his homies. Shout out to Gracie. He used to be with, you know, a lot of his, his family, and then he would see you out, and then he would embrace the city. And not only would he do that, when you seen him on the court, you might have seen him out late, and then you would see him the next day when at game time, he giving it 1,000%. I seen something where Gilbert Arenas was speaking about Allen Iverson. He was like he'd rather guard Kobe Bryant than to guard Allen Iverson due to the fact that Allen Iverson, he's just like this, up and down the court. He's giving it 1,000% every possession. You know what I'm saying? And he's looking to score. He's looking to, basically to kill you, as they say out there. So me speaking about Allen Iverson, I'm just speaking about from what I've seen and the effect he had on the city. Almost every game was sold out. Especially the year when he won the MVP. Allen Iverson, he just embodied the city of Philadelphia, man. He had everybody behind him, and even in other cities and other teams and other players just respected Allen Iverson. And as you can see now, just let's look at the culture of the game. Just look at it. You see a lot of the players are still emulating the Allen Iverson. They still emulating his dress. Everything that he brought to the game, because he took the beating for a lot of people to be successful in this sport. Well, should I say no? I don't want to say successful, but also successful as well. Success comes in a lot of ways. It can be to successfully dress the way that you dress, or whatever the case may be. He changed the dress code, because remember when he came into the game, everybody was wearing suits and ties and so forth and so on. And he changed that whole narrative with the way that he dressed and the things that he brought to the game with the jewelry and so forth and so on. And he's an icon in the sport. So I wanted to give Allen Iverson his flowers. I seen him the other day at the Sixers game, and the reception that the crowd gave him was amazing. I just want to give him his flowers. I never had opportunity to speak on the platform and to speak about Allen Iverson or to speak about anything in regards to sports until we decided to move forward with our sports network, TBISE, and we have TNS Media. So I wanted to take the opportunity to give flowers to Allen Iverson and let him know that the city, appreciated everything that he done for the city, the sports, because the Sixers was trash before we got Allen Iverson. Let's be honest. We had Stackhouse, but Stackhouse didn't have the effect that Allen Iverson had on the city. We wasn't winning any games. Of course, when he got here, we still struggled a little bit in the beginning, but ultimately got the right coaching, the right staff around him, and then we became a team that was something to deal with actually in the Eastern Conference and the NBA overall. So I want to give a shout out to Allen Iverson and tell him that we definitely appreciate his efforts and the effect that he has with the younger players. As you can see, he's always bigging up the younger players now. He's embracing the younger players. He's not so to say shooting them down or speaking down the way that these players are playing. He's showing these players love. So keep doing what you're doing, AI. Keep supporting the youth, and we definitely appreciate you here in Philadelphia.